Okay, so I know we just did one of these, but I am no longer sad. So, isn't that nice? I don't think I was sad on the last one. I think I sounded really sad. I think I was just a little introspective. I don't know. That's beside the point. This is the day after. So it is Tuesday, May 23rd, 2:35 in the morning. Whoa. Whoa. So, remember how last episode, so just yesterday, I was like, hey, I want to go on a road trip. I want adventure in my life. And I spoke to my mother about that for a total of 14 seconds before she was like, that sounds like a lot of money. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I still want to do that because like what else am I doing this summer besides going to Hawaii, right? What else am I doing? I'm not doing anything else this summer. Well, I'm going on the trip to Oceanside, but I'm not doing anything else besides those two things. And those are 2 weeks out of the whole summer. What else am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do? And so a trip like that would probably cost $1,000, but I gotta buy an iPhone for $1,000 first. So yeah, yeah. Let me just spend $1,000 on an iPhone real quick. Yeah, it's starting to set in how much money that is because I just spent $1,000 on a credit card payment, which was awesome. That was great. I loved it. Made me so happy. But the reason I'm on here again and now is, did you like that? I said again and now. I sound so cool and awesome. Anyway, the reason I'm on here again and now is because I just had a really awesome session on the piano. Isn't that great? At 2 in the morning. Whoa. It's on the keyboard. So it was all in my ears and no one else heard it, even though it was great. Even though it was so great, no one else heard it. Oh my god. Yeah, even though it was great, no one else heard it, but I heard it, so it must have happened, right? That's how that's how peer reviews work. Um, but I got to thinking, right? I just said right to fill space because I didn't know what I was thinking, but I do know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking? I had that thing just now where I was like, hey, I'm talking and recording my voice right now. So that means my mind goes blank and I don't know what I'm saying. Yay. So what I was actually thinking of is how many more great piano sessions do I have left? Not in the sense of, oh man, I'm gonna get bad at the piano, because that's already happened and we still manage. So that's not precisely what I mean. What I mean is what I mean. Oh my gosh, what I mean. I don't know why I'm talking like that. We need to. Let me get my man voice. Let me get my man voice real quick. Okay. Yeah, what I mean is, whoa, that's a man voice right there. Okay. Yeah, what I mean is, whoa. Yeah, what I mean. Jeez. Are you ever gonna say the fucking point, Ben? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So I had one of those music thingies where your brain goes whoa and goes wild and explodes because the music you were playing made you that happy. You see that happen sometimes in live performances by amazing artists, mostly jazz and funk artist stuff. But I was thinking, how many more of the, you know, brain explosion moments do I got left in life? Because usually it happens when something unfamiliar occurs, when I'm listening to things. When I first heard Moon River by Jacob Collier, my brain died a little bit and it was reborn. When I heard Joe Dart's Beastly solo live at the Emo Festival by the Leverson Jam YouTube page, my brain melted a little bit. When I heard the Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For recording off the Rattle and Hum album by U2, my brain melted a little bit. So they still work a little bit. I haven't heard the Joe Dart thing in a while, and I purposefully do not listen to the Rattle and Hum one that often for this specific reason. Although I do remember on my SanDisk MP3 player back in 2011, I had the Serious Hits live album by Phil Collins playing, and I remember hearing Susudio. I was at my little brother's baseball game, and I remember thinking, hell, man, I'm so lucky. I was like, hey, this is kind of crazy what's going on right now. I am so privileged to listen to this music. I'm thinking this is like an 8-year-old, but yeah, I remember that distinctly. Like, hey, this is kind of crazy. Someone brought up in a YouTube video I watched recently. It's just the YouTube title is period. It's just the dot, and it's by a YouTube channel called Memories, and it was a bunch of low res pictures of old Minecraft stuff. So a lot of it was from beta and Pocket Edition. You hear me talking to this microphone so much? Yeah, let me just not do that so much. Yeah, so it was from the It was from the Pocket Edition thing. That was most of it. And someone wrote in the comments, the craziest thing about this Pocket Edition album. Wow. The craziest thing about having Pocket Edition as a kid on, the iPod 4, the iPhone 4th generation, was, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. No, I'm not. I had a bug in my throat, so that was great. Oh, you hear this? That's the sound of my flashlight. Anyway, what they wrote in the comments section, I sound really ADHD, man. And to think I was going to have Judah on this today. Yeah, I was going to have Judah. I'm going to talk about him in a second so I don't sound like I'm crazy. Let me finish my thought about Pocket Edition. Someone wrote down in the comments section that they were saying, hey, it's crazy that I could play this whenever I wanted. And that I remember thinking that as well. Because before we had an old Windows Dell computer, it could barely run Age of Empires 3, much less Minecraft. You could only explode. I remember you had to look away whenever you exploded a TNT in Minecraft on that computer, because it would, it'd lag out the whole computer. So if you look away and then look at it after it's exploded and everything loads in slowly, you'd be okay. My first Minecraft world was actually on that Dell. I remember it pretty well, actually. The whole thing was cobblestone. It started out under a tree because when Caleb and Sam came over, was it Caleb and Sam or Zach? It was either Caleb and Sam or Josh, Zach, and Seth who introduced us to Minecraft back in the day. And I remember my first house when I was just trying to figure out how to play. I built this wall. I didn't know how to make doors. So it was a 4-block tall, just box, no roof, because I didn't think that I could just place blocks floating because I was using my brain. I was like, well, I don't know how to make a roof, so looks like there'll just be no roof. But I built it right into a tree. And so I had a bed that I didn't know how to use under the tree, a furnace, a crafting table, and it started raining one time. This was like the first Minecraft world that I think I played on for 4 days. And it started raining, and I hid under the tree in the leaves from the rain. And honestly, that is in the top 3 fondest memories, and that was within the first 20 minutes of playing the game. Which is crazy that I still remember this to this detail. We had a ODST buck skin on our Minecraft dude, and the house that I built, I had dug 2 down into the earth, so it was just a giant maze. Because I was thinking, hey, if I dig down like this, it's like those are my walls or something. I don't even know. And then I had this big hole in the middle where I would mine for cobble, and it was almost impossible to get out. And I found 4 pieces of iron in it, and I made a pickaxe, and that pickaxe was super special, and it was all great. The whole dirt house, the whole shebang, I can still picture it in my brain. But the first actual world of mine, I remembered the tree, so I was like, hey, I'll build it under a tree. And it was in the swamp biome, so when it started out, I thought that you could have vines as your walls. And so I everywhere there wasn't vines, I'd put dirt up or cobblestone. No, was it dirt? I think it was dirt originally. Yeah, and then the vines just hung down, and those were my walls. Clearly, you can't do that. That's not a thing. But I was a stupid little kid, and yeah, that was the house. I had a crafting table and the bed and everything. And eventually, I figured out, oh wait, I think a zombie got in or something, or a spider, or I started getting shot by a skeleton, something like that. I played on peaceful a lot, and I figured out, hey, oh, that doesn't work. So I eventually filled it in with cobble, and yeah, that was the house, just under a tree in the swamp biome in that old edition of Minecraft. This was pre-horse update. I believe it was. I don't think they had bricks yet. Like the coolest thing they had was the dirt bricks. These just the normal stone bricks. And they had the only white block they had was quartz. So the nether was in it at that point. But that's beside the point. Anyway, it was a lot similar. It was very similar to my Pocket Edition world, which was amazing. It was built into a mountain. I had it kind of looked like a Spanish villa, and I had 2 long hallways from the door, and it was just so I could see monsters. And in front of one of the hallways, I had a sheep pen with the original eddy, as I coined it. The reason it's an eddy, or what made it an eddy, was the fact that it would always drop 3 wool when you sheared it. It was a bug. It was kind of a broken sheep. It was glitched out for some reason. It always dropped 3 wool, so it was an eddy, the super sheep. I don't remember what was in the the other, like in front of the other hallway. Because okay, if you look at it top down, it was just a giant upside down T, and the hallway going out was like the walkway to the door, and the door was the bottom center of the T. I don't know if I'm describing this correctly. But yeah, I had a bunch of glass and the whole thing was dirt. Yep. The dirt house. That was the Pocket Edition house, so I modeled the actual house for my actual Minecraft world after that one. Except I used cobblestone this time, and I had this underground area. It wasn't really underground, it was just under the house because the house was floating a little bit. Yeah, man, and I had this house was so cool. I would pay $200 to get this world back, to just look at it. Just to look at it. Cuz I had a second house. The issue with this world is that I kind of ruined it with cheats. I enabled cheats via LAN, and I kept doing the give. My old username was Jacob Ben 123 cuz we shared the account cuz we were broke little kids, and $30 for a Minecraft account. Ooh. Jeez. I've bought Minecraft so many times. It's ridiculous at this point. Yeah. So yeah, $30 is nothing now. But $1,000 for an iPhone 14 Pro, that's a lot. Actually, let's look up. That's enough Minecraft for now. Let's look up let's go to apple.com and let us look at the iPhone 14 Pro. Whoa, they're shiny now? What? You can get a shiny? I didn't know they were metallic. Whoa. Do I want to put payments on my iPhone? Is that something I want to do? Okay, so I think the product red is really cool, but they do not offer the iPhone 14 Pro in product red, which is kind of sad. But something really interesting is that the iPhone SE it says from $429. That's pretty good. Wait, okay, so the Pro is $1,000. Really? I thought the normal 14 was $1,000. The 14 Pro is $1,000. I'm gonna listen to this in 20 years and like, dude, $1,000 for an iPhone? Wow, that's awesome. That is so cool. It's got 29 hours. Holy. So the 13 has up to 19 hours of video playback. I have the 11, so that's probably around 10, honestly. Because the SE has 15 hours. The 29 hours on the Pro. That's crazy. It's got the always on display. It's called the Ultimate iPhone. The 14 normal is the total powerhouse. iPhone 13 is as amazing as ever from $599. Dude, okay, $600 for almost the latest iPhone, brand new. I feel like that's really good. I feel like iPhones were over $1,000 not too long ago. I can only imagine the amount of the amount of slaves that they had to employ to get that number down. Oh man. So yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna open a 14 tab and a 14 normal, or a 14. Yeah. So there's the iPhone 14 Pro, which is just an iPhone 14, and then there's iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is only $100 more, really, for that many more inches. Wow, you want to just how many inches do you want? There's deep purple, that's cool. There's gold, silver, and space black. Come on, we go space black every time. Okay, so the base is 128 gigabytes. I think my phone right now. Let's check it. Let's check it. We're shopping, guys. Should I just yeah, let me just I could just throw this in. Let me screen record this. We can have our first ever wait, how do I do this? Our first ever video on I almost said Fort Knox podcast. Good God. Aren't we so glad that doesn't exist anymore? Jeez. Okay. Are we recording? I think we are. Okay. Brilliant. So my iPhone currently, let's see what its storage is at. 'Cause I didn't realize how old my phone was until just now when I was told by Apple, you need a new phone. Yeah, so I 56 gigabytes of 64 gigabytes used. That's not a lot of space. And so yeah, I could say let's start the screen share right now. All right, I just switched over to the thing. Okay, hopefully I know where to start this, 'cause there's no way to really show. Okay, so I could get a terabyte for $1,500. Okay, so it's almost worth. I feel like for $100 more, I could get 256 gigabytes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, so if I trade in a iPhone 11 normal, all buttons work, free damage, hold the charge, free dent scratches, text screening, great glass. It is in good condition. It says $200 up to $700 trade-in value. Really? I don't know about that. Oh. It says $899 after trade-in. Yeah, let's not do that. No trade-in. Let's keep our phone. You can just buy it right now. That's all you pick storage and size and color. That's all they give you. I mean, I could just buy it. Boom. Buy it now. You get the phone, you get the lightning cable. Which iPhone is right for you? Look at all these statistics. Isn't that great? All right, so if we go to the 14 normal, starting at $799, they have a lot more colors. They have yellow. That's kind of gross. I don't know if I like that. Got blue, purple, midnight, starlight. Yo, what? Why are the colors cooler here? And they got that product red, dude. The product red is so sexy. A red iPhone? Are you kidding me? I don't know. Whoa, okay. Every iPhone 14 product red purchase now contributes directly to the global fund to combat COVID-19. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I don't know. Dude, why do they not offer product red on the Pro, man? What's the deal? I would get a red Pro. That would be so cool. But yeah. So, I mean, it's going to cost me $1,000. Or if I get the Pro Max, it's going to cost me just a little bit more. Okay, I don't know the difference between a Pro Max and a... Yeah, okay, I guess it tells me. All right, the key differences. One is bigger, and one gets slightly better battery. That's it? I don't want a massive freaking phone, dude. How big is the... I'm looking this up. How big is my iPhone? How big is the base iPhone 11? How big is base iPhone 11? Let's see here. So it's a 6.06. So it's... I guess the other one's a little bit bigger. Yeah, the 14 is just slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Okay. Well, Now we know this is the phone I will probably be getting. Look at the size of that freaking camera, dude. Wow. Okay. Okay. Just thick camera. Yeah, man. I wish there was a what do you call it? I wish there was an I can't make up my mind. Wish there was a red one, man. That'd be cool. But we gotta go with the space black. I guess they don't offer space black with the normal one, but they have so many more. Look at all the colors. Look at that. Dude, even is that product red? I gotta see this. Can you get it is product red, but it's a slightly darker red for some reason. I don't know why. See, look, that one's bright red. And these two are dark red. Alright, let's see the red on this one. Sure, I'll get the big one. Whatever. Here's the product red. Look how dark that is. See that? Right there. And then we go to this one. And we'll look at oh sure, we want the big one. Look how bright it is, dude. It's so much brighter. It's like supreme red. Okay. Anyway, we should stop this screen recording now. That was a 5-minute screen recording. Oh my gosh, I'm so cool. Okay, I should probably snap. That way I know exactly where that screen recording ended. Just about. Or the general idea. We're going to save this screen recording. How do we save this thing? Is it already on my desktop? It is on my desktop. Beautiful. Look at that. Apple site recording. Okay, at least it was interactive for you guys. You could see actually what I was looking at. Okay, so I guess that's my phone. We were having a really nostalgic talk about Minecraft, and now just hey guys, so I want to buy a new iPhone. How do you have so much to talk about? I've been rubbing my face. Let's hear this. That's the sound of my windscreen, and I've been rubbing my cheek and my nose against it while I've been talking this whole time, because I guess that's what I do. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should be talking like a normal person, like this far apart. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I usually talk pretty close. I usually talk pretty close. Did anyone tell you that? Yeah. I always talk really close. I promise I'm not crazy. That's what a crazy person would say. So, the time is now 3:02 in the morning, and I was saying, hey, maybe I should not stay up so late this time. Oopsie daisy. Looks like I stayed up late again. At least I went to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow morning. And it's going to be great. Yeah, I'm going to hit pole day because today was push day. Oh my gosh. I'm still benching 135 9 times, 3 times. Sometimes 10, sometimes 8. 8 to 10. Around 8 to 10. And I've been doing that for a really long time, and I would like to not be doing just that anymore, but we cannot consistently hit 10s. So maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. You ever think about that? That maybe you just suck? No, Ben, I didn't. Thanks for telling me. So yeah, that's been my day. Me thinking about the Minecraft and all that good stuff. I watched another one of Maximilian Riesinger's videos. Turns out he did a TED Talk. I also watched that. The guy brought up a good point in his TED Talk. I'm actually going to take my first drink of water. And in his TED Talk, he was talking about stuff. Well, about a social media diet. How what you consume is the problem, not that you are consuming. Because everyone's like, oh, I got to go on a phone, social media detox. Guys, I'm taking a break from Instagram. Don't hit me up. You know, those people, right? And he had a metaphor, an analogy, you might say, with food, where it's like if food is making you feel bad, people are just like, oh, don't eat. They just like, eat better food, you fat ass, right? Don't go to Popeyes every day. My parents went to Popeyes. They're not fat asses. I skipped out on Popeyes because I can't eat that anymore, unfortunately. I had Cane's today. I went to Cane's today. I spent a gift card. Haven't done that in a long time. Went to Cane's by myself. There was a bunch of people my age, having lunch with their friends, little dates and stuff. That was awesome. That made me feel so good. Oh my gosh, guys, I felt so good when I saw that, and I was sitting alone by myself. That was the greatest thing ever. That was the greatest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Yeah, I didn't love it that much. Maybe feel lonely. Don't you always feel lonely? No, but yeah, I try not to eat by myself if I can avoid it. Like in a restaurant atmosphere. If I'm eating by myself and I have like a cold sub and a bag of chips and maybe a Powerade or a Sprite, or better yet, a Frappuccino. Oh my gosh. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what heaven is. Speaking of heavenly things, I got a new pair of sunglasses. I would show a picture of them right now, but then I'd have to, edit that in, figure out when I said, hey, guys, I'm going to show a picture. Guys, I'm showing a picture. This is, if I was recording on Audacity and not Logic right now, I probably could do that, but I'm recording on Logic, so all I know right now is I'm in measure 41 of 5 BPM. I don't know the time. I don't know how long I've been doing this. I just know if I get to around 100 or 80, I'm over an hour. So, yeah. Isn't that great? I should really find a workaround. Maybe. Well, here's the issue, right? If I have a timer on my phone telling me how long my recordings are, then I just get anxious and I never, it just sucks. So it's better that I don't know, but then I can't have anything in the podcast, right? So, I don't know. Eventually we will have a 2-camera setup. And eventually maybe I will have an edited podcast with 2-camera setups, but that would require me to be wearing clothes. Funny enough, this is one of the first times I actually am wearing clothes. And I bet you can't hear the fan that's been on this whole time. That's fantastic. We'd love to hear it. That's also why I'm talking so close to the microphone, because if I talk really close and have the gain not very high, then you can't hear the fan. But if I do this, then I'm pretty far from the microphone right now. And well, this is weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have the gain all the way up right now. And I'm sure you can hear everything. I'm super far from I'm more than 2 YOLO hands lengths away, and I sound like I'm in my ears still. Yeah, so this is what you do not do. Whoa, this is really close. Jeez. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. So that's all the way up. So that's what my room actually sounds like. So, yeah, we're not gonna do that. So yeah, we have our gain pretty low for that reason. Yeah, that was wild. Really, I didn't think it'd be that weird hearing myself in my ears from that far away from a microphone. Wow. Okay. What was what was I even saying? Okay. So yeah, I got. Oh my gosh. So I got. Listen to me, guys. I got a new pair of sunglasses. They're called the Abners because of the amber. Yeah, they're called the Abners because they have the amber color. Oh my gosh. So if you've seen Ford versus Ferrari, with Matt Damon and Christian Bale. Matt Damon wears these $400 sunglasses. Yeah, that's right. I'm balling, dude. I'm so rich. I didn't buy those ones. They're called the Beacons. They're from this company called Entourage of Seven. They're based in LA. They're like this, designer company and stuff. And yeah, they're really expensive, but really cool. I got a knockoff pair for $35, $45, something like that. I think it was less than 45 because the total bill was $42 plus shipping. So, like, including shipping, not plus shipping. It was probably $35. And they look pretty cool, man. They got that inside skeleton thing that if you know about frames. It's when your kind of acetate thing is your acrylic acetate frames are clear and you can see the either titanium or stainless steel thing. Anyway, nerd stuff. They're gold or amber, whatever. They're from Wear Me Pro. They got the green tint lens. They are cool AF, dude. They're so neat. I feel so awesome when I wear them. That's the whole point. So they're not quite as cool as the Tony Stark ones, because the Tony Stark ones, they're like a whole, dude. It's like a. These are pretty normal sunglasses, right? They're just nicer than your average sunglasses. Like all the ones I have are like $10 sunglasses. I just take really good care of them, so I never have to buy them again. And so usually what breaks them is just I've had them for 5 years. They're actually all starting to break on me now because I got them when I was a sophomore or junior in in high school. And I'm now going to be a junior in college. So, yeah, a long time. No gap year. Would have been even longer. So yeah, I got some new sunglasses. Wow. I said the wrong word. Imagine. Yeah, the Tony Stark ones were like $350. I got them on a deal, so they weren't $350 because I'm not about to pay How much are they right now? If I go to their site, the initiumeyewear.com, and go, because I remember the ones called the Police were really cool. They're called the Neymar Juniors or something, and they sell the red versions on Initium Eyewear. So yeah, they're $359. They're called the All-Ins. I got the black. What are they called? The polished silver version, which is really freaking cool. And there is the matte black red iridescent temple tips. That's what they're called, I guess. Yeah, they honestly look different in the picture than they do in real life. It's a little weird. Wasn't too big of a fan of how that happened, but whatever. And then there's the red versions. Anyway, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna screen record this one. I'm just looking. I love sunglasses so much. They're so cool. Anyway, I gotta get the red pair one of these days of the All-In Initium All-In sunglasses. I already have. I'm looking at them right now. I'll pull them out of the box because you guys can totally see that. I already have the silver ones. Why do I need the red ones? I don't know why I need them, but I need them. I can't justify it at all, but yeah, I gotta, I have to have it, as Jacob would say. I mean, I gotta get him on this podcast, dude. What's it gonna take? I've been trying to get in contact with him. Actually, the whole fam has been trying to get in contact with him lately. My little brother is graduating this Thursday. Whoa. Graduating high school. Oh my gosh, Sonny, that's a big achievement. And I have the day off for work, which is exactly what I wanted. So, fun. However, I keep hitting this. I'm sorry. Anyway, my brother, I don't know if he has a job right now, honestly, but he has not responded. He doesn't know that the Sorry, typing something. Red. Okay. He doesn't know that it's this Thursday. So, yeah, what are we going to do about that? Guys, what are we going to do about that? That's my intentionally terrible. I almost said Al Pacino. My intentionally terrible Christopher Walken impression. So, yeah, I hope you I hope you enjoyed that. How many times can I say gosh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. There's a separate image of these sunglasses I really want, and they don't look that good in the separate image. Who would have thought? I wish there was more pictures of these sunglasses. I'm being an asshole. I'm doing a visual bit on a audio podcast. Isn't that great? We will, guys, listen. We will eventually have a camera setup. That will happen eventually. I don't know when, but it will happen. And when it does, it will be really cool. And I'm still doing the thing where I'm looking at pictures on the internet of sunglasses, and I'm not paying attention to you guys. You guys, like, there's multiple people watching this. Who am I kidding? Okay. So I've uploaded 3 episodes of this podcast in the last 2 days. This is going to be number 3. The number 2 is at 74% uploaded. So I used to have really good descriptions for my solo episodes and my episodes in general. So if I check out just in the recents, my little brother, his episode, which has 1 like and 8 views, good for him. Anyway, what the description says is a surprise guest episode appearance from Nathaniel whilst visiting the grandparents. Wow. And then another one of my solo ones. We ran about stupid leaders, inefficient methods of drum theory, and read an excerpt from da-da-da-da-da. Then there's one for Mark, and it says, after many delays, we are joined by our good friend Mark. The bros discuss, and then I probably write something cool. And then we get to our recent ones, the 4 solo episodes that I'm about to upload. Well, not 4, 3, and then plus 1, so 4. It says, we get to why there was a month-long hiatus of the podcast. And then I have, yup. Yup. Yup is the description. Then I have, whoops, I fell asleep. And then I have, for my most recent one, a genuine upload from yours truly, me. So I stopped being, a 15-minute episode. Whoops, I fell asleep. Isn't that... I think that's the shortest one we have. Let me check out... Let me do the view channel on YouTube. Take a look at this. And take a look-sees. Solo episodes. There's a deleted video. Oh, we're processing this video. Check back later. Yeah. It just doesn't exist yet. Whoa. It just started playing one of my episodes. And I heard my voice in my ears. I'm like, I'm not talking. Oh my gosh. We have a 23-minute long one. We have a 22-minute long one. The shortest one is the 15. And we have a 19-minute long one from almost a year ago. Has the Time Capsule podcast almost been a year now since we rebranded? I have to check this out. No way. We go to videos. What's our oldest video from? What the heck? Oh, it's on the For You thing. Let me look at latest. Yeah, so the original episode, the Fort Knox podcast, 10/12/2021 is the date on that thing. That what a disaster that run was. I did 3 plus 2, 5 plus 4, 9. I did 9 episodes of the Fort Knox. Oh gosh. I had one over an hour. They all got like 1 view, 2 views. Not doing well. I still have it. I have one of the Identity Crisis cast with 0 views, man. 0. No views a year ago. Isn't that great? I had 2-hour-long Identity Crisis. I have a 14-minute Identity Crisis cast. Okay, so I guess that's pretty short. So yeah, after about a year, I rebranded into into Time Capsule. The Identity Crisis cast seems really meta now because it's like, oh, if you scroll all the way down and it says Fort Knox podcast a bunch of times, and it says Identity Crisis cast, and then it says this podcast needs a new name with just nothing. It's a black screen, and then it's Time Capsule podcast. So that seems really meta. Like, oh, we are having an identity crisis. We don't know what we want, and then boom, rebrand. But the weird thing about that, man, that first Ray episode is 3.5 hours. Who wants to listen to that? Who would want to listen to me and Ray for 3.5 hours, dude? Oh my gosh. It seems really meta, but that was actually what I was gonna name the podcast, Identity Crisis Cast. Thank goodness I didn't do that. That would have been it's kind of embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I did 10 like little snippets of the Mark thing. Jeez, dude, that's not good. And I did 2 of Tanner and 3 of Nathaniel. I need to do 3 tops, 3 maximum little clip whatevers. That would be ideal, I think. But what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Man, I really enjoyed doing the Tanner one. I still look back at that and think, hey, that was a good episode. I've listened to the Tanner one twice now? 3 times, yeah, because I listened to it all the way when I was editing it. So I guess 3 times. I've listened to the Mark one once. I didn't re-listen to the Nathaniel one. I did listen to the one with me, Nathaniel, and Jacob, which I guess you guys don't know about this. Okay, so there's this there's this forbidden episode that's unlisted on this channel that you will never see. And it's of me, Nathaniel, and Jacob, and Jacob was still, I almost said married. He's still with Ivona at that point, so he's kind of crazy. It was really late at night. He just drove up straight from work pretty much all the way down to Tucson from Scottsdale. And he was just loopy as hell. I think, honestly, he was probably on something. To be completely honest, I think he was on something. I have no way to know or prove it, but in hindsight, I think he was on something. And it is the amount of dumb shit on that episode, dude. Oh man, just absolutely wild. But yeah, I have the Time Capsule podcast YouTube channel, and then I have the MCU Archive channel, which I really like. Honestly, I'm probably gonna unlist the Yellowstone slideshow video. Should I? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was a good video. It's 19 minutes. The music, honestly, is probably mid. It starts out with an is that uncensored? It might be. Starts out with what do you call it? Jeez, that's loud. How loud? How much? How unloud can I get this? Jeez. Yeah, I can't get it any less loud than that. So I have Life's Incredible again. I have I was blind to let you go, baby. Uh, I want you back. I have Mr. Blue Sky. I have still Mr. Blue Sky. Holy shit. Safe and sound. I really hope this isn't bleeding through and I get copyrighted. Uh oh, really good song. It's called Nobody Does It Better. And then I think I end with Pensive. Yeah, I do. I mean, it's okay. This is good because it's really representative. It's in order. I don't know if it's the whole thing. I think it might be the whole freaking album. It better not be. I hope I went through these pictures. I don't know if I did. There's a lot of good pictures in here, actually. Maybe I should watch this. Okay. Well, maybe I won't delete it. Wow. You just heard me deliberate my entire life in 2 seconds. Why is it on the For You? I want it on the latest. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, I watched my Yellowstone videos again recently, and I was like, hey, that's pretty freaking good. The thing I haven't watched recently is the Yellowstone, the Young Adult Retreat. And honestly, it's because I don't think it's a very good video. The content is really good. Oh my gosh, the content is really good. Why did I say it like that? The content's really good on this. But I mean, it was honestly just slapped together really quickly. You could have done a lot better job. It's 38 minutes, guys. That's too long. That needs to be 25 minutes tops. Tops. That's 3 days. Should not be that long, but yeah. I think I'll probably do it again. And this time I will not make it freaking 38 minutes long. That would be great, wouldn't it? In other YouTube news, in other YouTube creator news, because I'm a creator on YouTube, guys, because I have a podcast. Guys, I have a podcast. Finn Whitaker is a 60-year-old dude on a sailboat, and he's got 16 videos on the platform, started 5 months ago, has 126,000 subscribers. He has a video with over 1 million views already. I think he'd be considered part of the new wave of YouTube, as Maximilian Risinger says. New wave. The editing's so minimal, but it is legit. Like, it's just, hey, this is what I did today. Look at this. It's super raw. I think the days of the highly edited vlog type things are gone, I think, honestly. Highly edited in the sense that there's a lot of B-roll and there's music and it all like bounces with everything, right? The Max stuff is highly edited in the sense that it's curated. How do I explain this? So with something like a travel vlog could be highly edited, and you got a ton of drone footage and some night footage, and it all blends together, and it's visually like, whoa, right? You got all that going on. Whereas with the Max stuff, it's curated in a way. I mean, I'm sure a ton of editing goes into it, because in order to make someone feel something, you really got to go for it. But it's curated in a way to where it will have a pace, right? He sets the pace for the story. And it's like, oh, we're revealing this information now as opposed to later. So it's kind of more like film editing than it is. No, not even that, because film editing is freaking tedious, dude. Let me tell you. So it's 100% uploaded, but there's 9 seconds left in the upload. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate that. This one's gonna, hey, let's go. Upload complete. That's what we're talking about. All right, I can close this tab. Is that what you're telling me? Beautiful. And please don't club tab until it's finished uploading. Apple Sweet. I spelled sweet recording. Beautiful. I've been doing this for 70 measures, which means I've probably capped it out. I'm kind of hot right now. I'm so attractive, guys. I'm temperature-wise, I'm kind of toasty. I've been doing so much work just sitting here talking for this long. I felt like you guys deserved a... Man, I just really peaked there. I felt like you guys deserved a more happy episode, more chill. Just like, hey, guys, this is what's going on. I mean, I got nothing going on right now. My mom keeps telling me, hey, you need to get a job. I was like, hey, I know. I have a job. But she's like, you need a second job. Because if you're being this gay all the time, then maybe you need to get a job. And she says that because I got my days and nights switched around. So clearly it's 3 a.m, but I've been going to bed at 5 and waking up at 5, but going to bed at 5 a.m., waking up at 5 p.m. Not good. Not good at all. I got work today, which means I should probably do a workout, get stuff done, take like a quick nap. And I mean freaking quick. I can't decide if I want to say the F word or not. Freaking quick, man. Quick nap before... Let me take a drink. Quick nap before work. So I don't know what I'm going to do at work today. Should I edit this podcast at work? Maybe I should just edit this podcast at work. Maybe that'd be a good use of my time. But, I mean, editing takes 4 seconds. I guess I have to line up a thing of me looking at iPhones, but... I don't know, do I get the iPhone now, or do I pay to sell it? Oh, it's just free payments. I don't want a 24-month freaking... I just want to buy it outright, you know what I mean? Just want to buy the phone. I want to own the phone. I want the phone to be mine, guys. I want it to be mine. I mean, I got savings. Listen to me. I got bands. I have enough. I have more than enough to buy a overpriced iPhone, right? More than enough. However, I don't want to just spend a band, dude. I spent a band on Doge when I was 17. Not a good idea. I lost 800 of it. That could have been my iPhone. Oh, man. Could have been my iPhone, guys, but nope, it's fucking Dogecoin. Speaking of which, I have not looked. So I put it into Ethereum since. And I have not looked at my money for over a year, honestly. So let me check that out, actually. Is Robinhood allowed to use Face ID? Yes, it is. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I only have $234. Looks like I have, what am I at right now? Total percent change. I'm down 21. My equity, let's see what we got. Yeah. Total return. Minus $62 in Ethereum when I switched it over. Yeah, guys, I am doing so well. I'm doing... Guys, you guys don't understand how awesome I'm doing. I'm doing amazing. I'm down 60%. Jeez. Okay. Well, that's how it goes when you invest in Bitcoin. Should we check my normal stocks right now? Let's check my normal stocks. I haven't looked at those in a long time. I think I pulled out on a lot of stuff because I didn't have time to pay attention. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh no. Yeah, I mean we're still at. We haven't lost money. Let's see here. Positions. That's what we want. Total gain 14%. We'll take it. Guys, we'll take that. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Total change 14%. Hell yeah. I'll take it. I'm not used to seeing green on here, so woohoo. Boom. We will take that. We will take it. Okay. Goody goody. Well, that was the state of my affairs in the year 2023. We will do another state of affairs check. I don't know if we'll do another one of those. I should really do one of those just in general. Probably with my mommy because she's an accountant. That would be cool. And then I don't know, maybe something else, but yeah, I really need to get a guest on here because it's just been me. It's just been me, guys. So I need to upload another video on the main channel. I gotta do shit, man. Maybe I gotta upload. I gotta make another channel so I can upload my own shit to that. And I'll probably upload it to both places. But that way I can have an outlet that people can actually see, because no one's allowed to see my family stuff because family privacy. They don't want people just looking at them. So, I mean, maybe an employer can see it, but you know what I mean. They don't want any incriminating evidence against him. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't want to burp into the mic. Just, common courtesy. So yeah, we're gonna make another YouTube channel. It's gonna be vlog based, kind of a diary. Like, because this isn't already a diary enough. We need a visual diary, yeah. I don't know. It's fun to see people doing stuff. That's not just on trips. Like, hey, I'm gonna go do shit with my little brother. Gonna go to something and do things. Yeah. I don't know. In case people are in stuff and they want to share videos, I can have like a double upload type thing, like have it uploaded in both spots. But yeah, that's the plan. Make another one, do something. Anyway, I gotta sign up before I keep rambling. Usually this isn't a problem, but I'll see you guys later. I really hope it's not fucking tomorrow, because if it's tomorrow, that means I really have nothing going on in my life. So yeah. I'll see ya.